Yo, so I got a question. What, to the Christians at least, what cuss words are appropriate? I know, you're like, what? They're not even appropriate. But anyway, the reason why I was wondering is because some people feel that certain words are cuss words and others aren't, like Christian-wise. Like as Christians, some people think they are and they're not, or whatever. Like the D word, some Christians I found out, they think, hey, it's just a word. The S word at least means something. It's at least talking about crap or something like that. And then like the one word like everybody's like, oh my God, don't say it, is the F word. And which is funny. I mean, not funny, but there's certain words that I'm like, well, not to say that I'm going to start saying them or whatever, but they're at least somewhat talking about the same thing or whatever. And then the F word really has like no connection to something else. Like there's no other word. It just sounds really bad, at least in our culture, I should say. But anyway, so I was just trying to figure out what cuss words are appropriate, and this thing that you see in front of me is called a Bible. If you don't have one, go get one. Don't just take my words. Don't take what I'm saying. Go check it out for yourself. Anyway, I'm just gonna like spit this out really fast and probably spit on my Bible too. Matthew 15:11. What goes into a man's mouth does not make him unclean, but what comes out of his mouth, that's what makes him unclean. Luke 6:45. The good man brings good things out of the good man brings good things out of good stored up in his heart. The evil man brings evil things out of the evil that is stored up in his heart. For out of the overflow of his heart, his mouth speaks. So basically, whatever you put in your heart is what's coming out. And so, like when certain people are saying like, I only cuss when blah 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 blah. When they try to give reasons for it, basically it's just like, whether you're making reasons for it or not, the whole problem is that you got it in your heart somewhere. So anyway, Ephesians 4:29. Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful, and building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen. That kind of stomps a lot of words out, because it's like, is it building up? Is it encouraging? Does it sound encouraging? At least in our culture, because of what words we know as cuss words or not, it doesn't matter how you say them, you're not going to make them nice. And if I cussed, I would do it, and you guys would think it's hilarious if I tried doing it, but I can't. So anyway, or not that I can't, I won't. And then finally, James 3:9-12. With the tongue we praise our Lord and Father, and with it we curse men who have been made in God's likeness. Out of the same mouth comes praise and cursing. My brothers and sisters, this should not be. Can both fresh water and salt water flow in the same spring? My brothers, can a fig tree bear olives, or a grapevine bear figs? Neither can salt spring produce fresh water. In other words, evil does not produce good. Okay, bad talk will not all of a sudden become good talk. So you just can't mix the two. So anyway, so those are some scriptures that anytime anybody's talking about cussing or inappropriate talking or whatever, those are certain words or certain verses that I look at, and with my little highlighter. It's running out of ink up my nose. So question: are there any appropriate cuss words? If not, why are we using them? Or, kind of going back to another video, why do we think it's okay for us to use them, but not certain other people? So, if anybody got an answer, cool. If not, and it's just a reflective kind of video where you like think, then cool. So, yep.